Hi guys, welcome back to Steven Blogs, and I will be commenting on the song Waving Through a Window, which I find to be very relatable in this case to this young man who's struggling, I guess, to be heard. And I had to find three things one of logos, pathos, and ethos, so I found some examples of those. So the first part is logos, which I will be covering. And in the line, I've learned to slam on the brakes before I even turn the key, which of course makes sense how you need to learn like the things that will save your life before the thing that will put your life in danger. So put those like precautions before like anything else. And for the next thing for logos, I would say if you keep getting burned, step out of the sun, which of course makes sense where like if you put your hand on a stove, you'll automatically like take your hand out because it hurts and you don't want to be hurt anymore. So I'm guessing like once you experience something, back out from it so you don't experience it again. Next up will be pathos, and for this lyric, which will be, "Will I ever be more than I've always been?" Which I find this to be very relatable because, like for a teenager, it's like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, so this is me right now. Can I, be better than this? Like when I'm an adult, will I be more or the same or even less than who I am right now? And many teens are very afraid of who they will become when they're older. And that's a big thing on our minds around this time. For my next bullet point for pathos, I would say, is anyone waving back at me? Which I find to be really like stirring up my emotions, where it's like, is anyone waving back at me? Because it's there's billions of people around you, and when you even like try to like send help, like ask for help, like does anybody really respond to that help that you ask for? And I feel like that's really impactful and like a little sad, I feel, because there's so many people but they don't respond to you in this world. For my third one for pathos, I would say, did I even make a sound? Oh, that's the doorbell. Meaning like everybody's afraid that they're not gonna be anything in this world. That like they're not gonna make a dent. So they want to make sure that they leave something that people can remember them by. So that's what they mean. Like, did I even make a sound? Now, finally, for ethos, I said because you've learned, because credibility. You know all about this sorrow. You know all about like these failings. And if anybody like needs like clarification or like a way to cope with it, this is the person because they've experienced it all. That they know the pain. That they know that when it's time to back out, you back out. And they've been ignored pretty much before. So they'll be there. They understand the pain of being ignored or just not listened to. And that will be it for my commentary today. I'll see you guys later. I'll be signing off.